This is Don the Diecast Pirate, and today I have for you not a build, but a new arrivals slash channel update, you know, how things are going. So I really haven't been working on cars lately because I broke my bifocals about a month ago, and I have a really hard time seeing things up close. So I was able to get the surf wagon done, and upon closer inspection, there's some details that really didn't come out quite the way I wanted to because I was in a rush and I really couldn't see what I was doing. That being said, so I had to build off with Matchbox Mark, and this is the Mustang that I'm going to build for that. So I haven't worked on that yet. Also, my Invitational. Great, I had an Invitational for 33 Willies. Gasser or Street Rod. This is a car that I'm going to build for that. So that's not done yet. I am still going to get those done. Also, Jay's Free the Ferraris. I'm sorry that I missed the date. I did buy a couple cars, so I have, you know, one to build for that. So I will be getting that done at some point. The subscriber's choice. Okay. That's still going on. Also, I've been enjoying going to bed earlier and getting more rest. I have been staying up later some nights, but there's been a lot of nights lately where I've just been going to bed really early. We have gotten a couple more guys at work now, so I should be able to start taking some Saturdays off or getting out of work earlier on Saturdays, so that'll help too. Oh, let's see, I don't even know where to start here. Let's start with a Beatnik Bandit, right? So I bought this, and it was part of a lot on eBay. And it's missing the glass. I can't find the glass online anywhere. And I was like, well, let me buy one that has a glass. So this one has an engine, this one has a glass. If I could get a replacement glass for that, I probably would restore both of these sometime. There's those. Then we have, I don't know what this one was called. This is a Tri-Baby, which is what I was about to say, Tri-Baby. Missing the hood. But again, has a metal base, so if I got a newer one with a plastic base, I could convert it to the older one if it has the hood on it. I have a couple others like that. And then part of that lot that had this car in had this funny car base. It was like a snake or mongoose car. But what I really like about this is I have one that's missing a wheel, and this would be a great parts donor for that sometime. Okay. So many things to show you. So I watched that Monkeys movie, and I bought a monkey mobile. And I have no idea what I want to do with this thing. So, there that is. I think it was like the cheapest one that I found on eBay. It's missing a couple of the guys inside. I don't know that I want to do a restoration on it, but we might do like a some type of custom. I don't know. You know, if I ever decide to. Otherwise, I might just keep it the way it is. I don't know. Let's see, we have, there's so many ideas, and as of right now, I don't have any more cars coming. So I think I had this one, and I thought it has a different paint scheme, and I was looking for this, so I got this one, and then I got two more around the same time, and then since I was looking at Matchbox police cars, for you Matchbox guys out there. I think you'll really like this. I think I had one of these when I was young. So then we have a couple of Plymouth Furies, right? So we have the one with the shield on the door, and then we have the one with the star on the door, right? Well, it gets even better, right? So check this out, right? And I know what you're thinking, yeah. You're like, oh, that's cool. You had the boxes that came with them. No, these are one with the star and one with the shield that were in the box. So I haven't really looked at these too close, but yeah, we're gonna just keep those in there, and you know, I'm not one to keep cars in the packages, but those are just too good to leave out in the open. Moving along, here's some exciting stuff. So, custom AMX. These things are stupid money on eBay, and I got this one kind of cheapish for what it is, and you can see why, because the glass is trashed and there's no wheels, the bearings are broken off and everything. And I don't know if anybody would make and sell the glass for this. I couldn't find it anywhere, but I may look into that at some point, seeing if one of the aftermarket parts sellers can make one for it. So if I can get a good decent glass, I can do something with the wheels. I should be able to put bearings on those axles and get tires back on it. We have a Ford J car. Missing one wheel, white enamel. Now the hood pops off, but it looks like I should be able to crimp that back on slightly and have it stay on. So I think that's going to make a really, really nice restoration there. So there's that. So what else? All right. So how about a U.S. Custom Volkswagen, right? Yeah, it's missing the sunroof, but I think this is going to clean up really nice. It was like an originally aqua, looks like, and they painted it a sparkly brown. I think that's going to make a really, really good restoration. So yeah, I'm kind of excited about that one. And then I did pick up a couple more of the Dodge Chargers. Looks like another one that somebody tried to turn into the General Lee, which was originally a Spectra Flame purple car. So I think those are going to be really good restorations as well once we get to those. And then along those same lines, I did pick up a couple more bifocals. This one is going to be a great restoration, and then I'm going to show you something on this other one in what you have to watch out for if you're buying these online. And in all honesty, I paid more for this one than I did for this one, and I think it's because this one's missing the original hood. Okay, but this one has a crumbler base, so the base is falling apart. And what I'm really thinking is I'll probably take this original hood and restore this one, and then I'll get another aftermarket hood and use a base from a Roger Dodger to restore this one. So this will be a true restoration, and this will be a tribute restoration whenever we do those. And these are magenta. Those are the same color as the original one that I restored. And I thought it was Spectraflame purple, and I wanted to go purple with it, and I really love how it came out. I don't know if I would do one of these back to magenta or not, because I'm really not liking that color on this car, but it seems like it was a popular color when they were producing these. I might go, there's some other colors I saw these done in, or original, and I'll probably go that way with them. A couple different colors, more likely. Not purple, but something really nice. And then I have, what is this, Open Fire. Open Fire. So I saw somebody restore one of these not too long ago, and you know, I found this one for a decent price on eBay, and I jumped on it. So, you know, we'll restore that sometime. These things go for stupid money too. And then part of that lot was this power pad, right? And I got to looking at it, and I was like, oh, well, it's missing the glass and everything. So I was like looking at others, and so I bought one. So this one has the engine, and it's missing the glass, and the roll bar is bent and broken. So I was like, oh, I'll buy this one. It's missing the engine, but it has a good glass and roll bar. We can make one good one out of that. And that being said, I got the aftermarket camper shell for it off of eBay from GPH Wheels. So we'll be turning one of those, or turning these into one good one sometime. And then I have one that's completely original. It looks like I pulled this camper top off and compared it to this one. This is an original camper top compared to this one, I believe. So very similar, but you can tell it's older. So there's those, and then spoiler cars. I love me some spoiler cars. So I have TNT Bird in blue, and I also got one in red, and I believe the one that's in red came with that lot. It was like 5 or 6 cars or whatever. So I actually got this one for a really decent price because it was in a lot and wasn't sold by itself. This one wasn't too expensive either. I don't remember what it was. And then, in all honesty, you know, these chrome spoilers cars, for as decent as the shape of this one is, I can't believe for how cheap I got it. And I can't remember. This is the King Cuda. I always forget the name of that. It's got a scratch in the glass, and the A-pillar's bent. That'll straighten out, you know. So I don't know if we'll go back chrome with it, but, you know, I think that'll be really cool. And then just because I got another King Cuda, and actually I think I bought the TNT Bird separate. Now that I think about it, I think the King Cuda, this one, is the one that came with those cars. And the axle's still in there. I don't know if I could straighten that out or not and reuse it. I think the bearings are still on it. We'll have to wait and find out when we take it apart, right? And then, just because I got this heavy Chevy, and this one has a wheel that's the bearing's broken off, so we can probably fix that sometime. You know, I think that'll make a great restoration as well. Now this one, I noticed they ran it down a track or something, or smashed it into other cars because the grill's bent a little bit. I really, like I said, I'm a sucker for Sweet 16s, old Redlines, and the spoilers cars. Now, the last thing, so let me just put these up here, right? So when I was a kid, I had the 3-pack of these cars, and they were those cars that had the orange 70s version, the yellow split window, and the old red one. And this is like one of my favorite cars. These are Kidco. This is one of my favorite cars when I was a kid. And I don't know if I was having a bad day. I just decided to take it apart one day, and I broke the hood off and tore the bottom apart, and then I cried about it. I don't remember how old I was. And I don't know what it was. I just decided to... I don't know where I saw it. I saw it at Kidco. I was like, I think that's the one. So I ended up... I bought a single one first, and then I bought this, actually, 4 cars, because it comes with this blue one that has the, you know, like the scoop on it and everything. Those 4 came together. But interestingly, so, and I'm not going to, I haven't even taken this out of the bag yet, because, so the seller of the single one sent this car to me by mistake, and he sent that Corvette to another person. And the person that got the Corvette was really probably kind of pissed off about it, because they didn't get this, they got the Corvette instead. So the seller had to refund his money, and then that buyer wasn't going to return the Corvette. And I was like, well, and the seller says, well, I can refund your money, you can keep the car. I said, well, how about this? How about if you keep your money and I'll keep the car? Because this is like the exact one that I had when I was a kid. But there's somebody that I know that would really love to have this car, and I'm going to send it to them. So it works out really good, and I'm really happy right now that I'm not buying more cars and spending money on that, because I've gone into too much debt doing this, and I need to pay off that debt and just do this for fun. So that's what we have for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget the Diecast International Builders coming up. The clown cars, VW Bug clown cars, coming up the 15th of July, and then in August we have the Pro Stock, I think. Maybe I don't know what it is. Some kind of drag cars, I think is what it is. Thank you. In the meantime, so we've also added a couple more cats to the family a few weeks ago. So that's been exciting, them getting to know each other, and one of them was an older female, and she's been in hiding for like the first week and a half, and she's barely been coming out. Now she's starting to come out more, and the other cats are, you know, they're trying to establish dominance and see who's going to be the boss, as cats do. So it gets exciting around here sometimes. Yeah. So don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Post pictures of my completed builds. I still need to put up pictures of the surf wagon, which I'm not entirely happy with the trim on, but I'm not going to redo it. It's going to stay what it is. But that's just an example of, you know, some of that work on the where I put the chrome on. I thought it was going to be a nice detail, and it would have if I had really been able to see what I was doing. So overall, that's the only thing that I'm not happy with, is how that chrome trim came out on the side. Other than that, love the car. So, yeah. Patreon, if you really want to support the channel, please consider signing up on there, and you know, $5 a month will be a big help. I know a lot of people just want to send cars, and that's great too. But I have too many cars to build to keep going, to keep showing videos of look what so and so sent me, type of thing. You know, I'd rather just once I get my new glasses, and we'll still do the what's in the case and whatnot. And I do have some other cars that, you know, I don't know if I really have new arrivals. I think I have some, but there's some. Yeah, I do have a few videos in the bank that I haven't edited yet, and some what you call it, the what's in the case videos, and off the hook cars that I bought that are in bags that I haven't shown, and I forget what all that is. You know, we might show that sometime, but I think I really want to. Once we get through all that, I really want to just focus on. I'll continue the what's in the case videos and focus on builds. Maybe not so many invitationals and things like that. We'll obviously I'm part of the Diecast International Builders, so we'll do that once a month, and we'll do the subscriber's choice as always, and really just focus on restorations mainly. Customs not so much. I mainly started doing customs to get people to watch, and really this is about what I'm doing, and you know, I think the restoration aspect is really the way I want to go with it. You know, it's what I started out. It was what my intent was when I first started buying these cars and everything, and doing the collections. And I really want to focus on that. There's so many different aspects to this hobby, and different things you can do. It can be overwhelming, and different things can pull you in different directions, right? So. Yeah. So that's it. Thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Click that like button for me. Leave a comment down below and ring the bell for notifications. As always, this is Don the Diecast Pirate, and I'll see you next time. Well, all right. Bonus footage for this video today. So let me just get these in order here, because I just had to clean off my table. It was all dusty, covered in cobwebs, because I haven't been doing anything for so long. So I have bought a few more Redlines on eBay. Not a ton, not a lot. Getting to the point where I'm looking at the prices and realizing, you know what, I really don't want to buy any more. So this is where we're at. Where to start and what to start with. Okay, so let me see what I did. Okay, so we got this black AMC, right? And I'm pretty sure I showed that earlier in this video. And I also showed these chargers, right? And I have these chargers here, which is part of the originals that I had. So that makes 5 plus my last Redline restoration, which is a charger. Okay. But going along with this AMX, we have 1, 2, 3, and this, then obviously you can tell this one's kid painted. This one has a cracked glass. This one, the glass is obviously destroyed. This one, the glass might be able to be somewhat polished out. And this glass is actually fairly decent. They listed this one as kid painted too, and I think it's because they took some sort of marker or went over the top of it. And I don't know, mate. I mean, you know, obviously those decals they put on there, I don't know if I would try to recreate that, but that gives me an idea for possibly doing a child's reimagining on that at some point. Possibly, maybe. I'm not sure yet. And then I got, let's go ahead and get these out of the way. I got a few more Sweet 16s. I couldn't pass on this custom Eldorado. So, yeah. Hood's intact, glasses intact. It was originally, it looks like an aqua car. We might go back with that, actually. I'm not sure yet. I noticed one thing after I got it, that the back bumper piece is broken off. But all in all, even with that broken, it would make a great restoration. I don't know if I would try to replace that broken piece or not. If I did, I would have to paint the base, and I don't really want to do that. And then I'm dropping them. Don't drop that one. That's an expensive one. Okay. Custom Firebird, and this is a U.S. car. The Eldorado is a Hong Kong version. And then we have another Bug, custom VW, and I couldn't pass up on this, and actually the price on it was actually pretty decent for the amount that it went for. This is a U.S. car. You can tell by the glass being clear and whatnot. And then one of the cars on my bucket list, which is the Mighty Maverick. This car was originally, it looks like red, and the cowl's bent. We might try to straighten that some. The glass is cracked, so I may get an aftermarket glass for it. Yeah, it's cracked in the front and the back, and we'll have to get a reproduction interior with the wing for it. But this is one I don't need multiples of, because those parts, right? So there's those, and then I jumped on this one. I was bidding on another one. It was a kid painted car. It was actually, I think it was painted orange, if I remember right. Maybe it wasn't, I don't know. But it went way too high. Like, I put in a proxy bid, which is way more. I was like, I hope I get outbid, and sure enough, at the last second, boom, went way over. So I'm not exactly sure what is going on with the axle on this. They shoved in a piece of metal and glued on a tire. The description said one wheel turns hard. No, it's not turning hard. The whole axle's turning. So it looks like they shoved that in. I was trying to see inside there to see if the original axle is still intact or if they broke it off, and it looks like it broke off. So that might be an interesting restoration on that one. And then I got this one in magenta with the stripes on it, and this one actually went for a pretty decent price for being original paint. The other thing is they put oversized wheels on the front. See, these are the large bearing wheels, and these cars all came with the mediums. It would have been nice if they would have put the large in the back, but you know, they all came with mediums. It's kind of like dinky on this car, but that's what they came with. So there's that. I'm gonna get this video wrapped up and in the books and get it uploaded, and then today is the 13th, so it's been a while since I recorded the first part of this. Is today the 13th or today's the 11th? I think there's today the 12th. Hold on. Okay, today's the 12th. Alright, so that gives me till tomorrow night and Saturday night to do this week's Divs build, and I am going to make a drag car out of this AMX. This glass is all messed up. I think I can take some sheet plastic and just make something to go in there in its place, and probably won't worry about these back windows there. We'll just do the front and rear maybe. And putting my hand in the way. Trying not to get emotional about this. My dad passed away today at 1:28 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's in a better place now, and yeah. So, love you guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment down below. Click that like button for me. And ring the bell for notifications. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I'm going to come up with a new schedule. I'm not going to hit it as hard as I was before because I got way too burned out. But we're going to move forward and do things that I'm happy with. And so stay tuned for that. Until next time. As always, this is Don the Diecast Pirate, and I'll see you next time.